You know, I think one of the most difficult things for people to realize is how deceptive alcohol use disorder is to the people around them. It's very difficult to understand that a person is in the grips of maybe a late stage 3, stage 4. Everybody doesn't look like the homeless person disheveled on the corner, although that person may be a late stage drug addict or alcoholic. No, it could be, the housewife. It could be the guy that drives the bus. It could be the plumber. Anybody that you meet. It could be your next door neighbor. It's very difficult to delineate this disease and to understand it just by looking or by appearances. Now, maybe in the later stages when someone is completely, has gone awry. But to answer this comment, all shucks, she looks so happy though. This was in reference to a series of pictures that I put up about my wife a few days ago, and showing the different stages of what it looked like. And for a lot of people, it didn't look like there was a lot of change other than the fact that she got older. And that's all part of the deception. And on that note, so many people will know someone who was an alcoholic and they don't realize it until that person's passed away. Oh, we should have done this, or maybe we should have done that, or I saw signs, but I didn't really understand it. Like maybe they were slurring their speech when they were on the phone with them, if they saw them or didn't see them very often, and they were long distance kind of a relationship. I saw them I saw them a couple weeks ago, and they were a little bit disheveled, but that's just, she was just tired, or they were just tired. It's very deceptive, and a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of denial, there's a lot of deflection with an alcoholic, and quite frankly, they will always lie about what's going on in their life. Unfortunately, it's very difficult for family members to deal with that, certainly with people who have a little bit more tertiary relationship, a little bit relationships that are a little bit farther out than immediate family or very close friends. So it's important to understand the deflection and denial that is really all part of the disease of alcohol use disorder. It's really important to understand that it kind of goes with the shame and the guilt and the covering up. They don't want people to know, how far down they've gone or the depths of their issue. I mean, and why would they? Where in fact, the only way someone is going to be saved is to face that denial and take their culpability and get help. No one should ever get help alone. They should definitely be going to a detox rehab initially if they're financially able, or if they have the healthcare insurance. At the very least, go to an emergency room and detox so you can get medications, and then go right into group therapy, really nonstop, almost for the rest of your life to some degree. It's essential. Denial and deflection, gaslighting. It's not my fault, it's your fault, it's my parents' fault, it's the spouse's fault, it's the kid's fault, it's the government's fault, it's my job, it's everything but that person. And if you're having conversations like that, well, that's a very serious issue, because denial and deflection is a straight path to a very short and horrible ending. And if you do have a moment to go on my page, and do see the pictures of my wife in the different levels. It was done recently. It is very deceptive, because she was a very pretty girl. She had beautiful blonde hair, but her piercing blue eyes. I think what bothered me more than anything is that those piercing blue eyes were kind of hazy and bloodshot near the end. And that's something that it was always difficult. But it was definitely an indication that she had a problem. And anybody else going through this, you can see it in their eyes, you can see it in their gestures and in their speech and in how they walk and talk. And again, I hope this helps for families and friends that have someone who is suffering from alcohol use disorder in your life. And again, when you're ready to work with me one-on-one, click on the link in the link tree, go to the Calendly link, set up a Zoom call. It's about 45 minutes to an hour. We do a very deep dive into what's going on with you and your family. Then we go over the coaching program and make sure it's a good fit. I've helped thousands of alcoholics, and just as importantly, I've helped their families. And again, please like, share, and comment. I go live every day right around 6 o'clock, Monday through Friday, Pacific Standard Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we also have the Facebook group called There's an Alcoholic in the Family, which has become a very good support group. And again, thanks for listening.